show me your moves.
Hi!
Here we go.
So you saw my video that was explaining how Mutate works, you've read the AMA, you've looked at the comprehensive rules, and now you're ready to stick some mutated creatures on top of each other like some sort of fucking mad scientist. Well, don't worry, your human centipede dreams can come true as we stitch together a load of fucking nonsense thanks to the new Ikoria set. For those of you who don't know, this is Mutate. It's a mechanic where you can mutate the creature onto another creature, combine them into one game object. If you want to understand that in more detail, there is a comprehensive discussion of that in my spoiler video about a Mutate card that came out yesterday. By all means, have a look at that in the links in the description below and in the cards of this video. In this video, I'm going to look at the top 6 cards that are going to be the best cards for you to mutate your shit onto. If you're looking for a clean slate, a fresh plate, an underlayer, a primer upon a Warhammer miniature, a porcelain throne in which to shit out your guts, then don't worry fam, I've got you. These are the six best cards to stick your mutations on and get in the red zone. Number 6. True Name Nemesis. At number 6 we have True Name Nemesis. If you really want to stick it to your opponent, why not stick design mistakes upon design mistakes? In my video where I talked about Mutate, I said that perhaps Mutate isn't as bad as I was initially making it out to be.
Yesterday.
But the more I talk about it and the more I explain it, this has helped in many ways. I'm starting to kind of like it. But if you do believe it's dog shit, then why not smear dog shit on some more dog shit? Because 2 lots of dog shit doesn't make it right, but it sticks it to your opponent. True Name Nemesis was originally printed in the 2nd or 3rd lot of Commander Precons. I don't fucking remember. What are you asking me for? I'm just a Magic the Gathering YouTuber. And in the multiplayer setting, it's fine, but in Legacy, it's obnoxious. So why not make it more obnoxious by giving it like Death Touch and Laser Tits? In at number 6, we have Siege Rhino. Everyone loves Siege Rhino. They either love casting it and like helixing your opponent and having a big chunky 4/5 for 4 mana with trample, or they like the Rhino memes, because Siege Rhino was probably one of the most memed Magic cards in the history of Magic cards, right up there with fucking Stormcrow. So what would make a Siege Rhino better than its current existing state? Well, I mean, I've carried a Sword of X and Y on it. That's the pinnacle, really. All this mutation shit can't live up to Sword of Fire and Ice. However, what if it had flying and first strike? What if it could recast a lightning helix from the graveyard upon mutation, so you get 2 helixes for the price of, well, a Rhino and a mutation of this fucking legendary nonsense. Red, a white, and a colourless, and suddenly it flies, it has first strike, and it's recasting 3 CMC spells from your graveyard. That's right, Siege Rhino is better than it used to be. That's what we call in the business a bazinga. We don't call it a bazinga. I just like saying bazinga ironically. Is it ironic anymore? I don't even fucking know. In at number 4, Questing Beast. Now, I don't have a copy of Questing Beast in front of me. I haven't got it up on the screens, and I often forget what it fucking does in the first place. So I'm going to try and guess off the top of my head. I'm going to have the card here. I believe it has Vigilance, Death Touch. I know it's got those 2. It doesn't have Trample. I think it's got Reach. I think I'm learning. It's only been out for like half a year now. It's 2 powered creatures can't block it, and it does a thing to Planeswalkers. It punches them in the face even when you hit them. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. It has haste. I know it has haste. You can Green Suns for 5 and just fuck people up. Questing Beast is one of the best examples.
Twat.
Questing Beast is one of the biggest examples of just like the word soup nonsense that we keep seeing added to Magic cards at the moment. So why not add more to that soup? Sometimes you have a tomato soup and you just need to put croutons in there. Or like your fucking balls. Put your balls in the soup. So now it flies and it's got trample and I don't fucking know. It's got a drill for a penis. In at number 3, Paradise Druid. Now, Paradise Druid is on the list because it's the obvious hexproof threat / decent card in current standard. And if you play Arena, the fucking absolutely guaranteed you're going to come across someone mutating onto Paradise Druids. It's hexproof, it's untapped, so you get it on there, it doesn't get hit by a removal spell, and then you protect it later on maybe with some counter magic and just start getting in there and fucking going to town with your Voltron Paradise Druid. Now there's 2 things about this that I find interesting. One is that they didn't want to allow humans to mutate because, well, it would have been not the thematic space they want to explore, but the elves are fair game. Okay. In reality, the reason for this is that they didn't want to make it like non-elf, non-dwarf, non-human, and just go through the humanoid races, right? So, elves got done dirty. Secondly, as much as this is the most common one you're going to see on Arena, I want to get into a commander game where I play a slippery boggle on turn 1, and then just mutate everything onto it. If I play a mutate deck in EDH and Chill, or Commander Clash, or even in paper at some point, then I am full well going to have a True-Name Nemesis, a Paradise Druid, a Bogle. I'm going to have all these things in there, and you can't stop me. The great thing about Bogle is it already looks like Danny DeVito playing the role of Kirby in a fucking live-action movie. So why not just add more to that hodgepodge amalgamation of pop culture references by slapping some Godzilla bullshit on there too? And for the record, I don't really give a shit about the whole Godzilla scaling thing. I know some people are like mad and upset about it. I don't really care. I just hope they don't go on a slippery slope towards the point where we get like fucking Mountain Dew themed artifacts in a few sets time. Number 2, I think we're at number 2. Hydroid Krasis. It draws your cards, it gets big, it draws you the hybrid cards by drawing you the cards. It's Sphinx's Revelations, like uglier, like dumber brother. Like if Sphinx's Rev is the nerd at school who studies, this is the jock. It already starts out as a jellyfish Hydra beast. And let's be real, Mutate is a Simic mechanic. In another set where like mutation wasn't the main focus, we would have seen it in the Simic colours most likely. So why not change your jellyfish Hydra beast into a cat dinosaur donkey? Stick a donk on it, stick some rims on it, pimp that ride, make it hex-proof maybe? The reason this one is here at the second spot, there's 2 reasons. One, it has counters on it. If you didn't realise this, when you, morph a 5/5 onto it and put the morph top of the pile, it'll be a 5/5 plus the counters of Hydroid Krasis. So say it's a 4/4 Krasis the turn before, it's now a 9/9. In addition to that, obviously you get the abilities of the new 5/5 or whatever you stuck at the top. Hydroid Krasis still has Flample. So you can get Flample. You can get First Strike, Death Touch, Flying and Trample. If Flying and Trample is called Flample, Death Touch, First Strike, Trample and Flying must be... Fuck! At number 1, yeah, you knew it was coming. Stonecoil Serpent. This one is a rough one, honestly. Everyone is talking about how good this will be with Mutate, only due to its keywords. Keeping the counters post-mutation, of course. But the funny thing is, it has protection from multicoloured, meaning you can't stick any of the absurd legends on it. However, and hear me out, my firm belief is that those ones won't be the best. It's more likely to be the octopus or a yet unspoiled monocoloured mutating creature. In essence, the serpent takes the top spot for 2 reasons. One, it could be incredible with monocoloured mutates because it's also a good curve filler, and it's got good stats and good keyword soup on it already. Or B, you might just get a few free wins on release weekend on Arena, where people have slammed it into their mutate deck, tried to mutate it, and they can't, and they scoop out of humiliation. So that's enough rambling from me. Are you a fan of mutate mechanic? I mean, you've probably told me this already in the comments of the video yesterday, but I'm not a fucking time traveller, so I'm going to ask you again. If you missed the previous video, let me know. Even if you put in the previous video, comment for the sake of the fucking algorithm, but tell me, do you like mutate? Or do you think it's a cumbersome piece of shit? Personally, I think it feels too complicated at first, but I think we will come around to enjoying it. It is ludicrous, but I like a bit of ludicrosity. Look, I like a little bit of nonsense here and there. I think complicated rules often lead to more interesting magic for the most part. I just think it's weird how unintuitive this is compared to like how keyword counters work. If you flicker a creature with keyword counters and bring it back, the counter's gone. If you flicker a creature with mutates on it, the mutates fall off and become other creatures. Those 2 things don't fucking gel. Hit that like button, ring that bell, let me know what you think. Make sure you're subscribed. Until next time, think of me when you kiss your mother goodnight, and ta-ta for now.